from Fox 5 New York, this is Good Day Weekend.
Good morning and welcome to Good Day Weekend. It's Saturday, March 7th. I'm Michelle Ross in the Fox 5 newsroom. Thank you for joining us live on the Fox Local app. Newly released NYPD body camera video shows officers responding after ICE agents detained a Columbia University student. Federal agents removed 29-year-old Eli Agayeva from her off-campus apartment last week. The university says ICE agents got inside the building pretending to be looking for a missing child. Agayeva is from Azerbaijan and is reportedly here on a terminated student visa. Police say they were called to the building after a 911 report of two suspicious men. In the footage, officers enter the building and climb the stairs before encountering Homeland Security. We are still waiting on footage of the federal agents arriving at the apartment. In the meantime, a DHS spokesperson says Agayeva's immigration case is still pending. In response to the incident, Columbia University officials issued a statement saying, in part, quote, the university does not permit law enforcement officials to enter university residences or other private property except under specific circumstances. Now, that does include emergencies and if officers have a valid warrant. Iran's president is apologizing for attacks on neighboring countries, even as missiles and drones continue striking across the region. President Masoud Pezeshkian said Iran regrets strikes on Gulf Arab states and called for diplomacy. The apology comes 1 week into the widening conflict that began after the U.S. and Israeli strikes inside Iran killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. President Trump responded on social media, warning Iran would be hit, quote, very hard. Gas prices jump. Oil surges 35% just this week. It means trouble for travelers ready for a spring break road trip. Fox 5's Stephanie Bertini takes a look at the economic impact of war.
The prices at the pump are up.
It is higher. The last time I filled was exactly a week ago.
Here at the Vince Lombardi service area, a rest stop along the New Jersey Turnpike, the cost of regular gas on this Friday night sits at
regular $3.24.
$3.24.
Not too far off from the national average. As of today, according to AAA, a gallon of regular gas sits at $3.32. The numbers trending up from a week ago, right before the conflict with Iran exploded. Experts say impacting the price of both gas and oil.
You're seeing prices go up because of supply and demand.
This oil and gas company founder and CEO weighing in.
We've seen oil prices go up 30-40% in the last week.
Experts point to the Strait of Hormuz. It's the narrow mouth of the Persian Gulf. About a fifth of the world's oil passes through it. Tankers traveling through the strait, which is bordered in the north by Iran, carrying oil and gas from several countries. Iran has attacked several ships in the area and threatened any ships that try to pass through, effectively closing it.
It all stems from the closure, and not because Iran closed the Strait of Hormuz, but because of safety and insurance. That's why ships are just sitting still. It's way too risky to venture through the strait right now. And that's really taken somewhere around 20% of the global oil flows out of the market right now.
I did notice it at the pump. I'm okay with it. You know, it's just America. It's just it is what it is.
From those filling up at this pump tonight to many across the country, the price of gas and oil concerning for many as the war is now set to pass the 1 week mark. Reporting at the Vince Lombardi rest stop along the New Jersey Turnpike, I'm Stephanie Bertini, Fox 5 News.
And here's a look at your weekend weather. Today, 48 degrees and cloudy. Tonight, light showers and foggy. Tomorrow, partly sunny and 63 degrees. Looks like Luckin Coffee is winning the Java war against Starbucks. The Chinese company just bought the upscale chain Blue Bottle Coffee for less than $400 million. That's nearly half of its $700 million asking price. Luckin Coffee is the Starbucks of China, and it now has 30,000 stores there and has 10 locations here in the city. And speaking of Starbucks, it recently closed 42 shops right here in the Big Apple. No headphones, no flight. That's what United Airlines is saying about passengers who are blasting music and videos from their phones. Under a new policy, the company will even ban passengers who do not shut off the noise. Fox 5's Teresa Priolo is at Newark Airport.
There are few things more annoying on a flight than a fellow passenger, or worse, a seatmate's very loud electronic device blaring without headphones connected. But is it worth a ban from the airline or being kicked off the flight? United thinks so. They've updated their contract of carriage document to include this small but mighty provision.
Don't like that.
Tell me why. I mean, I know why, but tell me why.
Well, it's ridiculous.
The new policy was written in at the end of February. Now, going headphone or earbud free is as great of an offense as tampering with the smoke alarm.
That's all good with me.
You're okay with this?
Absolutely.
Doesn't seem a little extreme?
No.
Why not? Tell me what you've experienced at least.
Why can't you use headphones? Why do you have to bother the person next to you on a 4 or 5 hour flight? Why?
Reaction to this one is mixed by flyers and attorneys alike.
I just don't see that this is an enforceable provision. You'd have to be able to prove where the sound came from, whose device it came from, whether the individual was speaking, whether it was electronic, whether it was a mistake.
Daniel Crone is an aviation attorney and a pilot.
I'm on the side of this being a very, very poor decision on the side of United.
Of the handful of people we spoke to about this at Newark Airport, all but one wondered why.
I don't know if it's even a problem, to be honest with you.
Usually most people will have headphones no matter what. So I don't know if people are going to you can't even hear anything anyway.
If you're like me and you search in your bag long enough, you will find 1 pair, 2 pairs, and 3 pairs of headphones. Actually, these are from a United flight. A good reminder that you can always ask for a complimentary pair of headphones once you board your flight. At Newark Airport, Teresa Priolo, Fox 5 News.
A devastating loss for a 95-year-old man on Long Island. He's on a mission to find his wedding ring that slipped off while running errands. He's worn it around his finger for 70 years. Fox 5's Jody Goldberg shows us he's not giving up hope on getting it back.
70 years of marriage.
June 17, 1956.
Norman Goldsobel still remembers the moment he saw his wife Roslyn on their wedding day.
I said, oh my God, isn't she beautiful?
And ever since, the 95-year-old has rarely taken off the wedding ring seen in this photo.
It's gold. There are 12 notches around the ring that separate each segment.
A mechanical engineer and a legal secretary who built a life together, raising 2 sons. And through it all, that notched gold band stayed right where it belonged.
When I look at it, it's Roz.
But 2 weeks ago, Norman noticed the ring was missing from his finger. He says he ran a few errands in Northport, first at this rehab, then to the grocery store, and didn't realize until he got home.
I was washing my hands and I said, oh my God, my ring is gone.
Since then, he's searched everywhere.
I looked in my gloves, tore my car apart, torn everything in the house apart. As a matter of fact, the last thing I did was to take apart a vacuum cleaner bag.
While Norman has few photos of the ring, he shared this sketch of it.
It symbolizes our life together.
It's such a part of our lives. And I would like him to find it and have it.
What bothers Norm the most is he's not sure where the ring came off. He says no replacement could ever carry the same meaning and hopes once the snow melts a little, someone might find it.
You know, it's old and worn and it's kind of scratched and it isn't shiny anymore. It's a well-worn ring.
Norman says he always imagined it would stay with him forever.
I wanted to be buried with my ring. I just always wanted to have Roz with me.
For now, he's wearing his mother's ring in its place from the early 1900s.
This is about as close as I will get to wearing another ring.
As for the person who finds his,
hey, you're in for one of the biggest dinners you've ever had.
A small token for something that to Norman means far more than its weight in gold. On Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
It's a welcome sign of spring. The annual Cherry Blossom Festival happens in Washington, D.C. later this month. It runs from March 20th through April 12th. The annual festival draws visitors from around the world and features events all across D.C. It commemorates the 1912 gift of cherry trees from Japan to the U.S.
That act of friendship continues to define this festival and the relationship between Japan and Washington, D.C.
Peak bloom is expected on the last day of March and first day of April. Experts say it's a little later this year because of the colder winter. Don't go away. We'll be right back. But first, here's the 7-day forecast for the week ahead.